Velociraptors. Today's topic is on the Velociraptors. We have often seen this animal in the film Jurassic Park, and this animal is familiar, is known to us. This is a dinosaur type animal. Velociraptors were actually only the size of a domesticated turkey. Actually, domesticated turkey is a big sized bird, and this animal was similar to a domesticated turkey. This animal was about 3 feet tall and 6 feet long, with most of the length coming from its tail. And the weight of that animal was around 20 to 30 pounds, full grown. Apart from that, these velociraptors were very similar to birds. Firstly, they had hollow bones, they had feathers on their body, and they built nests for laying their eggs. And in this way, they were similar to birds, but they were very ferocious animal. Mark Norrell is a curator. Curator means a person in charge of a museum and who makes research on this type of animals. So, according to Mark Norrell, who makes research on birds and on this type of animal at the American Museum of Natural History, and he stated that the more we learn about these animals, the more we find that this type of animal was no other different from birds, because the velociraptors built their nests. They had wishbones like birds. Wishbones means the bones of the birds. They had hollow bones and their body was covered with feathers. We can know further that these velociraptors were carnivorous. This means they lived on only meat only, and they were very ferocious. They were swift robbers. They hunted very quickly. They were very ferocious and intelligent in hunting. They were agile in hunting, quick in hunting, even in large prey. Apart from that, they had a habit of frequent fighting, and in that way, they killed their prey. In this image, we can see that a velociraptor is fighting with a big mammoth. Mammoth means the animal in the ancient time. And in this way, they killed all the big animals which were their prey. More than that, there has never been one bit of evidence that suggested that velociraptors hunted in packs. Actually, it has been proved from the fossils that velociraptors were solitary creatures. However, from some other sources, we can also know that sometimes the velociraptors were in pack and they hunted their prey in group. And in that way, they attacked their prey. In this image, we can see an animal, and this is called Protociraptors. These were also a dinosaur type animal. This is a big animal. A fossil that has been found, and the fossil says that once a velociraptor was in the act of trying to kill a Protociraptors, which was a pig-sized dinosaur, and a sandstorm came and buried them both while they were still fighting with one another. So from today's video, we can know that velociraptors were a bird-like animal, but they were very ferocious and they were carnivorous. They were big hunters also, and they were very agile in their hunting with their sharp teeth and claws. If this video is useful to you and if this video is interesting you, please give a like for this video and share this to your friends and relatives. Thank you all. We are meeting in the next video.